Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain. Never having enough. Being in a relationship with a man or a woman. Mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I'm going to talk about the different forms of pain. Lately, I've been really paying attention to my body, listening to doctors, listening to solutions. There's mental pain, there's physical pain. There's so many different forms of pain. And what I realized is it really comes from our thinking. That's why I talk about doing the podcast every day, getting our thinking right, getting our head right. What are you ruminating about? What are you obsessing over? What is it that you can and cannot control? And these doctors, and I'm learning about surgeries. Surgeries are not always the answer either. Talking about, people using marijuana for pain, masking the pain, taking pain pills all day long, masking the pain. We all have to get to the core in the end. You could only shove it under the rug so often. So I went in to get my knee checked out, and their solutions are everything: pills, surgery, cortisone, pills, surgery, cortisone, which is a bunch of shit. I want to get to the core. So what I'm doing is I'm icing, getting the inflammation down, and then I'm going to really work on strengthening my knees. I never want to go in for surgery if I never have to. And then they talk about all this crap about AI and how they have these robots that do the surgery for you. It's going to be perfect. But guess what? The surgery is nothing. It's after. It's all the work. See, the doctors don't tell you all the work after the surgery. That's all on you. How you do your therapy, how committed you are, how disciplined you are. The doctor's work is done after they cut you open and put in the knee or the whatever it is, the hip. The real work is the after. Okay, so that's nice. They can make you comfortable, give you a bunch of numb stuff and do the surgery, but the real work. And when you do major surgery, it's a year. It's a year of recovery. It's not a week. It's not 2 weeks. It's a year. Okay, get the truth before you go in so you're not confused. Yes, you start getting on your feet. Yes, you have to start walking, but it really is a year. It's always a year. Okay, so if you absolutely cannot walk and you need it, get the right help. Be disciplined. Be structured. Revolve around healing. And do not let anything interfere. I don't want you to go in with the lies. They tell you whatever they need to tell you, so they're quick to cut. My husband went in for a couple times where they were ready to quit and cut, and they were absolutely wrong on their diagnosis. And thank God he stopped them and said, absolutely no numbing, no pain medicine until we know 100% sure before we go in. And you know what? He saved himself twice from being cut. You better not be a people pleaser. You better speak up. You better start taking your doctor's head on. And people are now starting to pay out of pocket, do it the holistic way. Doctors, it's an elective. They don't know how to be healthy. The only thing doctors know how to do is cut, sew, stitch, psychologist, medicate. That's it. Go to a life coach. Go to somebody that's going to coach you every day. Go to somebody that's going to be honest with you every day. Not a doctor that says, we're going to give you medicine for this. We're going to give you medicine for that. We're going to give you medicine for this. Run. You're not healing. Okay? Slow and steady wins the race. Don't buy the lies, the lies, the lies. This AI bullshit, they want to write the papers for you. They want to do everything for you. They're making you mentally retarded. Stop all of it. Don't feed into it. Think for yourself. Have your own voice. I'm sitting here doing my podcast and they're like, oh, we'll write it for you. No, I don't want anybody to write anything for me. No, 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 no. And have a smushy brain? No. Start taking charge, back to the basics. Get up, do your day, be self-sufficient, do things that you don't want to do to have a successful day. And remember, balance, not too much of anything, our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. The goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, if you have an attitude, be attitude being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, we need those breakdowns to have those breakthroughs. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day, be a living example. That is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by the Dalai Lama. Regarding all sentient beings as excelling even the wish-granting gem, for accomplishing the highest aim, may I always hold them most dear. When in the company of others, I shall always consider myself the lowest of all, and from the depths of my heart hold them dear and supreme. Vigilant, the moment a delusion appears, which endangers myself and others, I shall confront and avert it without delay. When I see beings as wicked natured, overwhelmed by violent negative actions and sufferings, I shall hold such rare ones dear, as if I have found a precious treasure. When others out of envy treat me with abuse, insult me, or the like, I shall accept defeat and offer the victory to others. When someone I have when someone I have benefited and in whom I have great hopes gives me terrible harm, I shall regard him as my holy spiritual friend. In short, both directly and indirectly, do I offer every benefit and happiness to all sentient beings, my mothers. May I secretly take upon all of it in harmful action and suffering. May they not be defiled by the concepts of the 8 profound concerns, and aware that all things are illusionary. May they ungraspingly be freed from bondage. The Dalai Lama. Okay, I'm going to read a little snippet from the Tao Te Ching, a New English Version by Stephen Mitchell. And today's message is, when a country obtains great power, it becomes like the sea. All streams run downward into it. The more powerful it grows, the greater is the need for humility. Humility means trusting the Tao, thus never needing to be defensive. A great nation is like a great man. When he makes a mistake, he realizes it. Having realized it, he admits it. Having admitted it, he corrects it. He considers those who point out his faults as his most benevolent teachers. He thinks of his enemy as the shadow that he himself casts. If a nation is centered in the Tao, and it nourishes its own people, and it doesn't meddle in the affairs of others, it will be a light to all nations in the world. I love this. This is so true. It's about you taking charge of your own life, and I do this with my husband all the time. And with us being together more and more, it's so funny. We are so forced, the two of us, to look in the mirror, to call each other on our stuff and not allow each other. Both of us speak up. Both of us are equally independent. Both of us are equally strong. We both hold each other accountable. And one of the things I love about Mac, he knows when I get quiet and come back to him that I really mean business, that I really mean truth, and I'm not swaying on what it is that I'm saying. We both grown to really love and respect where each other is coming from. It doesn't always feel good, but we know in the end we're going to be better people if we do listen. So today, I really want you to focus on doing your part, stepping back, being the example. Keep your balance, not too much of anything. Be true to yourself. Speak up as needed. Have the courage, have the strength. When you see there's an issue and you need, your voice is going to make a difference, that you have the courage to speak up. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. I will take charge of my life today, realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. 2 heads are better than 1. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my seminars. If you want to learn about my speakings, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over those. And remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. The first 200 podcasts are about Life in Harmony, A Guide to Healthier Thinking by Marianne Grant. And remember, the more people we help win, the more we win. And it's a win-win for everybody. And I want you to have a disc-confitting day today. And thank you for listening.